Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah.
A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah. And yeah, you know what? That intro is pretty big. The series itself is getting pretty big as well. Because after all, yesterday was number 550. Wasn't really that important, but you know what? Here's something that is in fact going to be important. The next subject that I have in line for the season itself, which is in fact going to be centered on another very popular occupation that we seem to have worldwide. So, here we go. The notepad basically tells me number 551 is bartending. And so, here we go. Bartending. What can I say about it? Well, simply put, bartending is just your average occupation in which that you go on ahead and get behind a countertop inside of a bar or wherever other place in the world that happens to have something like that. You basically stand behind a countertop for hours at a time, sometimes wear an apron or a dress shirt of some sort. Most of the time I do see people in, wow, fancy clothing and all that good stuff, but let's also not forget the fact that we've gotten ourselves a lot of things going on in pop culture where bartenders are in fact real popular. There of course was the famous Moe Szyslak from The Simpsons. Of course we know that Homer Simpson likes to get drunk over at Moe's Tavern, which is basically just what a bar is in the fictional city of Springfield. But then of course, we got the many other different types of things going on out there. There of course was one point in, well, Will Ferrell's Ron Burgundy, otherwise known as Anchorman, in which the character Ron Burgundy is sitting in a bar for 3 months. Pretty much. And then of course there were the many other highlights that I probably could spend some time here talking about, but that will kind of get me off track here, because after all, I'm meaning to talk about bartending itself, and not so much as the many pop culture appearances that something like this has taken place in. So, bartending alone does involve some good work. You can in fact clean glasses and different types of pieces that you can use for drinking. And then of course you can also fill up others' drinks, possibly have your mixology skills at hand while you do so. Because there are lots of different ways that you can in fact impress others who are willing to drown their own sorrows or whatnot. I mean, I don't even know why I'm continuing to talk about this. Alcohol should be outlawed. Alcohol shouldn't even be here on this planet. But somehow it is. And I feel really ashamed to have people in my life who simply want to do all that good stuff. So that's all I got to talk about for bartending, and hopefully that's the last ever time that I'll ever have to talk about alcohol ever again. So that's just that here. So bartending is what it is, and alcohol is what it should never have been in the first place. So if you want to see more, go down to my channel, then make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.